Shalom, shalom, you all. Shabbat shalom. This is Uziyahu Ben Yehuda of Bysa, Tzedakah Nation. Bysa stands for B'nai Yisrael, Shemitic African. I just want to say Shabbat shalom to everybody. And so hold on one second. Let's get into it. I just wanted to go over something real quick. So let me just present this. All right. So this is a short that I went over, but I just wanted to go over this with everyone. All right. So I've been doing Bysa, Tzedakah, Leviticus 19 podcast shorts. So they're about like a minute. And so I'm just trying to go over a couple of things here so people, so we can kind of start off a certain way and get on start off like on the right track. And one thing that I've come across is something with idolatry. That'll be like the problem of Israel. So actually let me do something here. Let me do something here. All right. Well, yeah, we're just gonna go with this one. So, Shema Yisrael, Yahweh Eloheinu, Yahweh Echad. That's Deuteronomy 6:4. That's the Shema. That's like our constitution. That's our foundation. Okay. Deuteronomy 12:30 through 32. So this is do not worship, inquire, or serve the other nations' gods, Elohim, mighty one. And then idolatry, because that's the root, that's the issue, right? Idolatry. One is the religious worship of idols. Two is the excessive or blind adoration, reverence, devotion, etc. Idolatry is the worship of an idol or idols, objects or images, such as statues that are worshipped as the representation of deities or gods. The word idol can also refer to the deity or god that is being worshipped, and that's from dictionary.com when you put it idol, right? Deuteronomy 12:30. Guard yourselves that you are not ensnared to follow them after they are destroyed from before you, and that you do not inquire about their mighty ones, saying, how did these nations serve their mighty ones? And let me do so too. Verse 31. Do not do so to Yahweh your Elohim. For every abomination which Yahweh hates, they have done to their mighty ones. For they even burn their sons and daughters in the fire to their mighty ones. Verse 32. All the words I am commanding you, guard to do it. Do not add to it, nor take away from it. So, as you go back, it says, do not do so to Yahweh your Elohim. So that means that if the nations, if they do blood oaths, blood sacrifice, if they eat certain foods, if they do certain rituals, certain sayings, certain postures, have certain belief, you're not supposed to do that to Yahweh your Elohim. Do not do so to Yahweh your Elohim. So a lot of the things that Yah says is not good, the nations, the other religions, the other ideologies, the other God says it's good. So if Yah says, we're going to do the Shabbat, the world says that's actually when we're going to, do what we're going to do. So you're going to see a lot of stuff that Yah hates. The other, for every abomination, says for every abomination which Yahweh hates, they have done to their mighty one. So it's the reversal. So us serving Yah, it's hateful and an abomination for them, but then them loving and serving their God is hate and abomination for Yah. So it's kind of the vice versa. For they even burn their sons and daughters. See, Yah says, as a blessing, you shall be fruitful and multiply. You shall increase your children. So Yahweh, our Elohim, increases our children, protects our children, loves our children, and we leave an inheritance for our children. But when you serve the other gods, they burn and kill. So think about it. If a person had 12 sons, and in order to worship this guy, you have to abort, you have to kill, mutilate your kids, right? Then that means that in order to please their guy, you have to sacrifice yourself and be in lack, be in a that's not good. So think about that. So it's going to be the reverse. So if you're going to notice, when you're trying to serve Yah and you try to show love to him, worship him, respect him, everybody else is going to be doing a whole different program. So it says, do not do so to Yahweh your Elohim. For every abomination which Yahweh hates, they have done to theirs. So if Yahweh loves a man, if Yahweh loves a man being a man, the gender male, and a female, a woman being a female, the gender female, right? So a man being a male and masculine and being a masculine energy, this is how we serve our God. So we are binary. We do have gender roles. Men wear what men wear, women supposed to wear what women wear. There's no cross-dressing, there's no operations. We protect our children. We don't send our children through the fire. We don't promote inappropriateness to our children. We don't try to talk to them about inappropriate topics. Child and sexual talk doesn't go together. That's a pedophilia type of energy agenda. That's inappropriate because we're supposed to protect our children, So that's one thing we have to understand, right? So it says, do not do so to Yahweh your Elohim. For every abomination which Yahweh hates, they have done. You know what I'm going to do? One day, I think the next, I'm going to actually make a list. These are the things that Yah hates, and let's see what the nations and what the other religions are doing, how they serve their God. For example, we have roles, we have leadership, we have heads of household. So the man is supposed to be the husband, the father, the leader, the head of the household, right? And so if you see other people when they worship their gods, they're going to do something different. So, that's just one thing we want to focus on in Deuteronomy 12, verse 31. All right. And 30, guard yourself that you are not ensnared. That means entrap, an entrapment, to follow them, because it can be appealing. It can be appealing to follow them after they are destroyed from before you. They don't even have power. And that you do not inquire about their mighty ones. You're not asking questions. You're not trying to mimic. You're not giving respect. You're not impressed. You got to be careful. Guard yourself. Yah's going to always tell you, guard your mind, guard your spirit, guard your eyes, guard conversation, guard questions, guard curiosity. You got to guard yourself. Guard of a man being attracted and trying to go at another man's wife. You got to guard yourself. You have to guard yourself. That means that's a consciousness. It doesn't happen by happenstance. It's not something that just magically happens. If Yah says guard yourself, it's a conscious thinking. It's a consciousness. It's a conscious action. It's not a stumbling, a fumbling. It's something that you have in your mind. You're conscious of it. You don't forget it. You remember it. And this is something that you're going to do. Guard yourself, that you are not ensnared. It's a trap to follow them after they are destroyed from before you, and that you do not inquire about their mighty ones, saying, how do these nations serve their mighty ones? You know what? And let me do so too. So that's just my little tidbit for today. Just to let us know that we have to guard ourselves, that we have to be careful. And all the words I'm commanding you, guard to do it, not to philosophize, not to debate, not to fantasize, guard to do it. Do not add to it nor take away from it. Hallelujah. And so may Numbers 6:22 through 27. May Yahweh bless you. May Yahweh keep you. May he shine his face upon you and give you peace. This is Uziyahu Ben Yehuda, aka Uziyahu HaMelech of Bysa Tzedakah Nation. Shalom.